Hi everyone, Hilde Larson here, dropping by. I was just reading chapter 25 of Know the Truth and Get Healthy for my members, and the chapter is called Forgiveness and Gratitude. And it reminded me that I wanted to drop in and talk to you about what's going on right now. I want to talk to you about forgiveness and gratitude, of course, but I want to talk to you more than anything about the new health pandemic, about what we're living right now and what it means for us, to us, and what we can create. Because I see so much despair and confusion, and then at the same time, what I feel most of all is opportunity, growth, awareness, awakeness, and what this means. I think that we're actually walking in to an era of creating from our heart, but it can only happen if we awaken to that power, each and every single one of us. So this is not about following. It is not about fixing. It's not about judging, condemning. It's about change. It's all about change for each and one of us. Like specifically, for me, for example, what has this meant for me? 2020, what does it mean? Change? Sure, it's change for everyone. I can't go to Florida. I can't visit, my second home. My business has changed, of course. I'm growing my gray. My hair has changed. I've been digging really deep personal, emotional issues been coming up. Why? Because the frequency on the earth is different. Everybody's thrown into change right now. So you see people walking or living in really detrimental relationships. This is the year where everything will just like crash. Have you noticed? Have you noticed that this year is when you're losing your shitty job, or people are walking away from you, or symptoms that you haven't seen for a while, they're coming back up to you, or you feel out of place, or you feel maybe the other side, you feel inspired to break free and to do what you always wanted to do. Change is always good in the sense that it's a part of our inner GPS system, meaning our emotional pull towards what we feel we need to change is source. It's inspiration. It's true source. So personally, change has been crazy this year. Not all that seems good or feels good, but it's all good because we're called to walk away from that which is not serving us. But it's not, like I said, through judging. It's not through trying to fix necessarily. It's through building something new. So if you want to eat better, if your health isn't good, here's your chance. Here's your chance to change that. Not through changing the food, which is not good for humans. That's not how we do it. We walk on to something else. We find something better. We go outside and we pick something that our body likes better. That's real change. Change is never fixing something that isn't working. It's about creating something new, and everything will fall into place exactly how it's supposed to be. And this is where, to me, gratitude, forgiveness comes in. Because what I see ain't always pretty. And what I see is this. It's so easy to point fingers. It's so easy to keep the attention on that which we don't want to see because judgment. That it's keeping us from forgiveness and gratitude. And gratitude is always the attitude of healing. And both these emotions are from the heart, by the way. They're not from the brain. You can't thinketh them. You have to feel them. Gratitude is a state of being. It's a heartfelt state of being. It's not a thought. You can think, thank you, You can think, I am grateful for my breath. I'm grateful for my journey. I'm grateful for my children. I'm grateful for being able to smell the flowers, for my legs that's carrying me every day. You can think that, but gratefulness, gratitude is the feeling behind the words. And that's the frequency that if we tap into that, that's the new health pandemic, the new health movement. That's where it's found, on that other frequency, on the love frequency that you tap into when you tune in to gratitude, when you tune into forgiveness, which is only tapping into letting go of holding on to grudges or feelings that keep you, us, stuck. So if we have a craving to watch terrible news, fearful, anything that throws us into fear, it's an addiction. And gratitude and thankfulness and forgiveness cannot be in that same space. Like I said so many times before, I mean this. We can only live from either love or fear. Fear is everything that we don't want. And that in itself is a judgment. I know that, but we're people, right? We're humans. We want good lives. We want to feel happy. We want to be healthy. And you know me, I come from a standpoint that when I open my mouth and speak, I'm thinking about your health. I'm thinking about everybody's health. I'm thinking about the animal's health. I'm thinking about not having pain and suffering in this world. But I'm not doing it by telling you everything that's wrong with the world. I could spend hours and days speaking to you about everything I know that's messed up in this world. But that's going to take us nowhere the way that I see it. What's going to take us somewhere good, somewhere better, is focusing on what we want to create. Focus on the new health paradigm. And what is the new health paradigm? It's you. It's you. It's you and your oranges. It's you and your fresh berries. It's you and your gratitude. You and the sunshine, the love, the compassion, the friendships, the creatives, the paintings that you paint, the music that you create, the friendships that you attain, the child that you love. It's the way you love yourself. This is your health. This is your life. This is happiness that we're all seeking. And this is where we find it. By ourselves, from source, from our inner being, from letting go of every excuse that we ever had. Because nothing that happened outside of us, nothing that nobody else is doing, is a reason good enough for you, for us, for me, to not have a good life. Yes, so we're walking with restrictions. Yes, so things might suck. Still, what if they were never a reason good enough to not be happy and to live from that state? To stand there and move forward. To only focus on that which you want to see. Not Pollyanna. Not like you're not seeing, the world or having attention where someone might need you to engage. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about not holding grudges. I'm talking about unforgiveness. I'm talking about victimhood, fear, living from a state of fear. It's killing us, literally, physically, emotionally, mentally. Killing our adrenal glands, our kidneys, our cleansing project that we need every single day. So if you're worried about the world today, if you're worried about 5G, if you're worried about everything I'm not even going to mention, in my opinion, from what I see, moving forward is only going to be about one thing. What can you do to strengthen you? What can you do to strengthen your immune system? What can you do to feel happy today? Because today is all we've got. And I think when things become really overwhelming, we have an even better reason to step back and pull back into the now. When you're in the now moment, things ain't so overwhelming because you're not thinking about it. You're not taking everything in. All you can do is have really good structure for you. Have a really good, compassionate way of being and thinking, but also having good structure in your day. A good protocol to follow. Something that supports you growing stronger. Because that's all about you. If you're not strong, you can't be much for anyone else. It's like healer, heal yourself. Mom, become strong and lovable so that you can be the best version for your family. Father, do the same. Sister, brother, grandmother, grandparent, worker, co-worker. How can we ever be the best if we're not ourselves, the best selves? And we have to lose the need to cling to situations and people to validate the shit that we're living. Excuse me. Words are powerful, I know that, but sometimes I need them to come out so that we understand that there is a deeper meaning, that this is serious business. Our health is serious business. Moving forward, our health is serious business. So I urge you to look into gratitude. Start by just keeping a gratitude journal. Every night before you go to bed, write down 5 things you're grateful for. It's simple. Then look into your life. Is there anything you need to forgive? Anyone, anything? Forgive. Let it go. You're not the judge. You're not the jury. You're not the executor. It's not your job. Let it go. You can give it back. You don't have to carry it anymore. You don't have to be hurt by it anymore. You don't have to be living it anymore. You're free. You're free. So starting this day, you're free to make decisions for you. How can you better yourself? What can you do for your health starting today? You know, I have a few ideas what you can do. Of course. You can change your diet. You can change how you look at the world. You can look at this as a crazy opportunity. This is what's happening right now, the call for change. You can choose. There are 2 directions. There are 2 directions. Remember this, fear or love. You make a choice. But if you walk towards love, be ready to embrace it. Because it's about much more than what you might think. It's about joy. It's about compassion. It's about health at a deep level. It's about frequency. It's about connection. It's about trust and faith. It's about creating something new, something amazing. And yes, become a member in my membership group. Why? Because it's easy to then connect with like-minded people. It's easy to know what to do. It's easy to follow the programs. It's easy when you can do it together. Even though you have to do it all by yourself, we're doing it together. You know? And if you're still sabotaging yourself, if you have a lot of mind cluttering, giving you all these reasons why you can't do better, why you can't forgive, why you can't move on, why this is, terrible what's happening in your life, go to my website, InspiredByHilde.com, and click on the Stop Sabotaging Yourself course. The tools are out there, and I get that. A lot of people are talking about this, and it can be a lot. But I hope that this rant helped you a little bit today to get into the feeling of hope and seriousness that this business is. This is the new health paradigm. This is the new health pandemic. We're walking it right now. You need to make a choice because we want to build something new. We need to build something new. We are building something new. And we're joining together. And I'm honoring you for being here. And I thank you for being patient with me, listening to me today. So this is where I'm at. I'm in Oslo, Norway right now for a month, visiting family and meeting up with clients. I don't do many one-on-one physically. I do them on Skype, which works really well because then I can connect with you. I don't care if you're in Puerto Rico, if you're in Hawaii, or if you're in Canada, if you're in the Philippines or in Australia. I have clients from all over the world. What a blessing, what a blessing. So again, look at possibilities. Look at what you can do. If you're doing a lot of courses, see what you can do online. There's always something you can do. Adapt, adapt, adapt. And I remember Greg Braden, he worked with the Heart Math Institute, and they did a research saying that the more love you feel in your heart, the more heart rate variability you will have. And guess what? They also did research saying the more heart variability you had, the more adaptable you were to change. The key here is adaptability to change. Because this is change. We can't change that. But you can change how you live through it. And you can make sure that this time you're going to elevate. You're going to elevate. You're going to step in. You're going to make a move. You're going to step forward. You're going to do this. This is going to be your time. A good time for you. Because yes, there's a lot of crap in this world. There's a lot of shit going on. But there are in our personal lives as well. So how about everybody stop and start cleaning our own doorstep, so to speak. Start decluttering our own homes, our own minds, our own hearts, our own diet. If everybody started there, I bet you we could make this change into something that will benefit our children and grandchildren immensely. And we really have to. Okay. So after these 2 weeks, my mouth is going off, and I'm sorry, but I'm going on a 2-week road trip. I want you to stay close because I'm taking you with. 2-week road trip to the most amazing sceneries you've ever seen that Norway has to offer. And this is what I'm doing this year. This is what I'm doing. You know, I could be really sad about not being able to take the trips that I was supposed to be taking, that I paid tickets and everything. But we needed to switch it around, and we needed to stay put right now. And you know what? I created something fabulous out of that. And a lot of people are doing that. That living in the now, creating something fabulous. So create something fabulous from where you are. I will do from where I am. And let's join together energetically. And reach out if you need me, if you need coaching, if you need to touch base, if you just need to be inspired. Because this is important. It's the rest of our lives. Your immune system is based on your strength and your love. Fear takes it down, takes everything down. Okay? Okay. Signing out. Thank you so much for listening. I really do love all of you. And I know we got this. We got this. Okay, bye for now. Bye.